Hold on until you hear this. The Trump family has much deeper ties to XRP than is often discussed. I'm not merely referring to a few cryptic statements or passing references. We're discussing genuine actions, genuine influence, and something that strongly suggests preparation for the following phase. What about the timing? There is nothing more bizarre, because the charts show a different picture than what everyone is speculating about, believing that Bitcoin was meant to rise straight up forever. The highest monthly candle in Bitcoin history just closed, and it's acting as a freaking springboard by retesting the 50 EMA. In the meantime, very few people are aware that Ripple has been formally acknowledged as a national trust bank by the OC. That's doors at the federal level opening up before our very eyes. All of this occurs within a single window, and it's no accident, it's a signal. Press the like button to contribute to the channel's free support, and people, fasten your seats. The 𝗙𝗶𝗆𝗃 blueprint welcomes you. Make sure to click the subscribe button if you're new here. This video is being watched by everyone. Spend a full 2 seconds giving that thumbs up as you're listening. Thank you. It notifies YouTube that we will send his material viral and is a free method of channel support. Let us go right into the markets without more delay. As you can see, not much has changed during the day. We have a lot of information to cover, so we'll go over it quickly. Bitcoin is attempting to reach 114,000 at 113. Ethereum is at 3,484. While XRP is at $287, the market value of all cryptocurrencies is expected to reach 3.7 trillion. You pay those rates, that is what we are examining. Our goal is far higher. August is going to be a huge freaking month, so I hope you're prepared for it. Because I release this, because it's crucial right now. Everyone is in a panic, all of them are anxious. Bitcoin is declining. The market is declining. Who do you know is in a panic right now? The same fucking fools who believed that Bitcoin would rise like a lift with no floors in between. The problem is that real markets don't operate like that. Please visualize yourself ascending Mount Everest. You don't simply run all the way from base camp to the peak. You ascend gradually. You become used to it. You get some rest, checkpoints, air reached. After that, you ascend higher. At the moment, Bitcoin is doing just that. This pullback is a refuel, not a rug pull. One of the highest monthly candles in Bitcoin's history just ended. Take a moment to process that. People are acting as though the world is ending because Bitcoin has reached its highest point ever on the monthly chart. That would be like sobbing after winning the Super Bowl because the Gatorade was too cold, bro. Do you mean me? There are corrections during every bull run? Are you aware of the effects of those corrections? The patient is rewarded after the weak hands are shaken out. The patient is me. Are you the one who is ill? Will you go to your mother and cry? Are you that weak? Institutions watch the monthly closing. Do you believe that the institutions are observing a daily or 15-minute chart while they sit here? They are indifferent. Present the monthly chart to them. With this one, the message was clear. We're still in control. No second best exists. Right now, you're not switching from Bitcoin to gold bars of stocks. The wealthy are aware of the direction that the future is taking. Why are other people in a panic, then? Hey, I'm relaxing. No doubt, no sell button, no itchy fingers. Conviction distinguishes the victors from the spectators at this point. And guess what? If you're still watching, you've won. To let me know that you hear me clearly, and that you're not crying because the market is dropping so much, hit the like button and leave a comment. Let's discuss it now. Can you make out the blue line? Your 50 EMA is that, since this is the preparation for the serious transfer, it was retested. The 50-day EMA is about to make a huge move in this direction. With a twist, this is essentially the average price of Bitcoin for the last 50 days. It gives current price activity greater weight. This indicates that it provides us with a far better understanding of momentum and reacts more quickly than a simple moving average. Here's why this is important. In the past, Bitcoin has frequently served as the launch peg for the subsequent leg up when it maintains this on the daily following a decline. Particularly in bullish market formations like the one we now have, we are discussing significant, continuing moves, and we're witnessing precisely that. This bounce isn't merely arbitrary. there is a good chance that purchasers will intervene. Consider it the market's way of saying, yeah, we're cooling off, but we're not done. Therefore, you are interpreting the Bitcoin tap and the 50 EMA entirely incorrectly if you believe that the game is finished. This is the point at when your powerful hands double down. August is going to get really crazy, I'm telling you. Additionally, Eric Trump releases this. Let me repeat, he says, purchase the dips. He tags Ethereum and Bitcoin. However, don't be duped because this might be the most unexpected bullish turn. Eric Trump XRP, yes, you heard correctly. I am aware that Eric Trump is typically linked to real estate, politics, and the Trump brand overall, but he has been quietly entering the cryptocurrency space, and not just any cryptocurrency, mind you. His name is beginning to appear with XRP. Furthermore, there's probably more going on than meets the eye. Let's dissect it. First off, American Bitcoin's chief strategy officer is Eric Trump. This mining company is associated with 𝗙𝗶. So, yes, he is publicly endorsing Bitcoin. That's not what we're battling. He refers to it as a store of value, using the traditional safe narrative, but that is only the front, as Trump Media has a crypto blue chip ETF filed behind the scenes. Yes, Truth Social's parent firm. Do you know what's in that ETF basket? XRP? A regulated utility-driven enterprise-grade token that accounts for 5% of that fund allocation, is neither a meme coin nor a gamble. It's not an error. That's deliberate. It gets even better because Eric Trump openly stated that digital assets might take the place of the SWIFT system during a crypto conference. Your ears should be ringing right now if you have any knowledge of Ripple and XRP. That is XRP's primary goal, to replace SWIFT. That remark is a warning sign for what's to come. But people, take a look at this. Do you know Donald Trump Jr., his brother who recently made an investment in 𝗙𝗶 Media? Who did they just add to their crypto treasury, you ask? You had best ring that bell like you were on the NASDAQ floor. People, if you predicted XRP, because you're right. Let's just call it that. The Trump family isn't merely dabbling in cryptocurrency. XRP is smack in the middle of them as they establish the scene. You cannot simply write this off as a coincidence. However, it would be wiser to connect the dots. Please leave me a remark. Are the Trumps preparing for the next financial system, or are they only experimenting with cryptocurrency? And there's a lot more to discuss. People, there will be more videos about all of this. An article discussing whether XRP is the best cryptocurrency to purchase with $500 is published by USA Today. We understand it was recently that the OC recognized Ripple's National Trust Bank. Are you aware of how large this is? Take a moment to consider it. XRP is available for $286. We all know that the 𝗙𝗶 litigation is officially over in the background, and the higher the price of XRP rises. Before it does. Before we receive the formal finish here, we are merely awaiting it. The higher XRP rises towards the end of this year, the sooner these ETFs start to fly out the door and all of this institutional and public money starts to pour in. This bull run is on the verge of catching fire. You know what to do if the heat becomes too much for you. The bleep needs to leave the kitchen. That is how I will leave it. Give it a thumbs up.